Hello everybody, this is Kate at the Library of Whispers, and yesterday evening I went for a walk along the beach. This is one of my favourite places, so I decided to take some video, and now I'm going to read some poetry about the sea. The first one is by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. It's called By the Seaside, the Lighthouse. The rocky ledge runs far into the sea, and on its outer point, some miles away, the lighthouse lifts its massive masonry, a pillar of fire by night, of cloud by day. Even at this distance I can see the tides, upheaving, break unheard along its base, a speechless wrath that rises and subsides in the white lip and tremor of the face. And as the evening darkens, lo, how bright, through the deep purple of the twilight air, beams forth the sudden radiance of its light, with strange, unearthly splendour in the glare. Not one alone, from each projecting cape and perilous reef along the ocean's verge, starts its life a dim, gigantic shape, holding its lantern the restless surge. Like the great giant Christopher it stands, upon the brink of the tempestuous wave, wading far out amongst the rocks and sands, the night o'ertaken mariner to save. And the great ships sail outward and return, bending and bowing ere the billowy swells, and ever joyful as they see it burn, they wave their silent welcomes and farewells. They come forth from the darkness, and their sails gleam for a moment only in the blaze and eager faces, as the light unveils, gaze at the tower and vanish while they gaze. The mariner remembers when a child, on his first voyage, he saw it fade and sink, and when, returning from adventure wild, he saw it rise again ocean's brink. Steadfast, serene, immovable, the same year after year, through all the silent night, burns on forevermore that quenchless flame, shines on that inextinguishable light. It sees the ocean to its bosom clasp, the rocks and sea sand with the kiss of peace. It sees the wild winds lift it in their grasp, and hold it up and shake it like a fleece. The startled waves leap over it, the storm smites it with all the scourges of the rain, and steadily against its solid form press the great shoulders of the hurricane. The sea-bird wheeling round it with the din of wings and winds and solitary cries, blinded and maddened by the light within, dashes himself against the glare and dies, a new Prometheus chained upon the rock, still grasping in his hand the fire of Jove. It does not hear the cry, nor heed the shock, but hails the mariner with words of love. Sail on, it says, sail on, ye stately ships, and with your floating bridge the ocean span. Be mine to guard this light from all eclipse, be yours to bring man nearer unto man. And this short poem is by Catherine Cesar. a light piercing through the storm like sharp knives. The lighthouse, the night owl of the day, sleeping and goes away until the night, her beam off as silent as a deer, not wanting to be found. And this is a poem called The Lighthouse by Catherine Lee Bates. In seas far north, day after day, we leaned upon the rail, engrossed in frolic, fin and jewel spray, and crystal headlands of the coast. Those beauties held so long in gaze have melted from my mind like snow, but still I see through rifted haze the wizard tower and portico that flashed one instant white and whist, a grace too exquisite to keep, a picture springing from the mist. As a dream comes shining out of sleep, I do not know what name he wrote, our captain, in his good ship's log. For that sea wraith, how men denote our fleeting phantom of the fog. But yet across the world I thrill with rapture of that ivory gleam, that sudden shaft of glory, till it was the wonder of a dream. This is a poem called The Lighthouse by Jennifer Burchell. I was going to lose light soon. It was a warm September evening. From nowhere came a huge gust of wind. The sky turned a deep grey. Down came the rain. Drops as big as boulders battered me. Rocking side to side, I had no control. Faster as the storm took hold. Houses like lanterns in the distance, but I lost sight of the harbour. As the gales blew, waves covered my face. I couldn't find way, I was lost. Panicked, I tried to call for help. Signals were down. Then suddenly, a light lit up the sky. As bright as the sun, I could now see the shore. Guided, I safely made it to the beach. The storm ended as quickly as it came. And this is a short poem by Georgiana Hildeman. It's called My Lighthouse. A lighthouse stands at Garden Quay, alone, unmoving beside the sea. Comfort to the weary, help to the lost, saving the lives of the tempest tossed. My God, my guidance from above, keep me safe and sheltered in thy love. Dispel my darkness, save my soul, O heavenly light. And this is a poem by Nathaniel Hawthorne. It's titled The Ocean. The ocean has its silent caves, deep, quiet, and alone. Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them there is none. The awful spirits of the deep hold their communion there, and there are those for whom we weep, the young, the bright, the fair. Calmly the wearied seamen rest beneath their own blue sea. The ocean's solitudes are blessed, for there is purity. The earth has guilt, the earth has care, unquiet are its graves, but peaceful sleep is ever there, beneath the dark blue waves. This is a poem by David Taylor. It's titled Memories of the Beach. We went to the beach to get wind in our hair, to stand on the sand and simply to stare, to let the surf tickle toes and dampen our clothes as we played run away from the wavelets and play. We went to the beach to climb on the rocks, find cool shallow pools where we'd take off our socks. so much for